Hey friends, at Benson Memorial United Methodist Church, we believe that if we're going to become love the way that Jesus calls us to, the best way to do that is through gathering, growing, giving, and going. We're in the middle of our stewardship campaign, and this year we're doing things a little differently. We're asking you to make a financial commitment to the church in 2019, but we're also asking that you make a commitment to gather, grow, and go as well. This week we're talking about growing. So I asked some of you how being a part of a Bible study or a Sunday school class has helped you grow spiritually. First, you're going to hear answers from somebody who's been part of the same Sunday school class for over 50 years. Then you'll hear from someone who's relatively new to adult Sunday school. And after this, you'll hear from a couple of people who are taking part in some of our Wednesday night Bible study offerings. Here they are.
My name's Bob Walker. I've been here for at least 50 years. I came in the late 60s. I'm a member of the Hunt Sharp class, have been ever since I joined Benson. Actually, all the people that were have been in the class have probably been in the class as long as I have, if not longer. But a lot of them have passed away. I mean, the fellowship with the class was probably the biggest thing. Knowing the people and being friends with them for 20, 30 years or longer. Asked me about Tom Hobgood's Brunswick stew. I could have told you about that.
What about Tom's Brunswick stew?
We made it out back here in a big, well, he made it, I didn't make it, in a big black pot where he had grown the vegetables out in his backyard, the peas and the potatoes, and he had gotten chickens. And sometimes he told us he had a squirrel or two in it. Well, whether it had a squirrel or a possum, I don't know, not sure.
Transitioning sort of from, like youth Sunday school and kind of more college-oriented church services that I went to during college and grad school into the adult Sunday school classes here at Benson has helped me a lot in sort of building new relationships with people that I had been seeing at church for all my life. It's been really interesting to just sit and listen and hear their perspectives and different perspectives and holding those things together. It's nice. I know more people's names because of Sunday school.
So it's important for us to grow spiritually, to grow in our relationship with God. And I found that one of the best ways to do that is group Bible study. It's also one of the most rewarding ways to do that. Right now I'm taking Disciple 3, and I've taken it before, so I'm taking it again. And I find that it's broken into two parts. The first part is the prophets, and I'm looking forward to hearing once again what they say about judgment. There's a lot of judgment in the Old Testament, but there's also a lot of judgment in our society today, in our culture. And the ways in which we deal with judgment, the way we understand it, how we feel being judged and how we judge others is something I'm looking to explore in this group setting. The second part of that study will be the letters of Paul. And the letters of Paul were always rewarding about how the early Christians' church was formed. They didn't have a Bible to tell them how to do it. So it's always interesting to see how they learned what the Word of God was telling them to do in their lives. So I think we can learn a lot about today as we look back at how the early church was formed as well.
I think it really helps me grow spiritually because I feel more open to talking about God now, and I'm with a very trustworthy group of people, and I really enjoy coming here on Wednesday nights and learning more about the Bible.